Good morning, Soul Shiners. Thank you for tuning in to this episode, number 27. I'm your host, Serenity Jenny. I am so super excited. I'm starting to really dig the podcast thing. I think it's turning into more of a channeling experience than anything. I'm really excited. It's Friday, April 20th here in southwestern Pennsylvania. It's super sunshiny. I'm super excited. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter one. I wanted to cover some of the angels. And what you need to do to call on the angels is super simple. You just have to ask. I'm sure you've heard stories that everybody has had about angels and really helping with so many different areas of our lives. And they really want to come into our lives to help us on a daily basis with everything from grocery shopping to keeping us safe to helping us with our desires here on this plane. And I'm sure you're familiar with the Psalm 91:11, for he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee safe in all thy ways. True story. It's coming from the Bible, right? And I know that you know some time in your life that you could have died or had a near-death experience or been in a place where you needed an angel, you needed to call on an angel. And I really feel like everyone who is listening to this has some story. So if you're journaling with the podcast, like if you're keeping a workbook, which that just came to me now. So if you want to take a workbook and grab it, like a little journal or something, and you want to write the episode down, listen to the episode and write down the things that we talk about and kind of give yourself some notes on what to look up or what to do for the day or any kind of prayers we do or meditations, be my guest. I would love to hear from you. I know Melissa takes time and always sends me something. Connie, Stacy, Jason, am I missing anybody? I met a lot of great folks out in Boardman. If you're listening, let me know. If you're from a different country, let me know. I definitely want to hear from you. Let me know how the journaling goes and what it looks like. And I guess we'll have a Soul Shine workbook, huh? How cool is that? Maybe I'll have to go back and listen to the episodes all myself. I have a really hard time listening to my own voice, though. It kind of freaks me out a little bit. I probably need to heal something deep down inside myself. So maybe that's something I'm going to do for me. So all our angels are there, and they're waiting for us to ask for help. However, we have to make room in our life to allow them to help us. That's crazy, right? So we live in this world of spirit. You know, it's a beautiful world. They're here as much as we're here in matter on the physical plane. They're here in the spiritual world, and angels like naturally gravitate towards their home. So if you want the angels to feel comfortable with you, you need to make your world, your thoughts, your feelings, and your surroundings more like theirs. So, you know, I think it's the Apostle of James, the Epistle of James, draw the angels near and they will be drawn near to you. They're comfortable with thoughts of peace and love, not with crazy aggression, hate, stuff like that. That's not their vibration. They're super, super high vibe. So just ask them to come into your life. All you have to do is say yes. Please come into my life. Help me with whatever. And there are certain, prayers that are associated with different archangels. Archangel Michael is always associated with protection. I think we covered, I don't know if I covered that or not, actually. I probably cover a few today, but, give yourself some daily prayers that you say to your angels. Ask your spirit guides, your ascended masters, any and all beings of light, to be with you and to guide you. So we want to call all those angels in. They answer your calls with precision and take pride doing so. This is their beingness. This is what they're here for. The more specific the request, the more specific the answer will be. As long as you're, living your life in harmony with the universal source and devoting your energy to helping yourself be fully present and honoring your soul path, the angelic hosts will help you even with the smallest details of your life. So really just give yourself permission. I guess this is your permission slip to invite in these angels. And I mean, there's millions of them. There's archangels, there's seraphim, there's cherubim. There's so many different groups. And I know as well as you have had some experience or know somebody who's had an experience that they have called upon an angel and they have been answered. So whether it's a project, you're building your deck or remodeling your bathroom, I called angels to help me build the center. Every single day I'd send Reiki. I'd ask for a prayer of protection for a space that is sacred, that will heal people, that will help people, that will have a high vibration, that is just conducive to healing on every aspect and level. And I just feel like they were there instantly. I mean, I even have to think about them and I can feel their love pouring down like from this golden vase of light. And I feel the frequency coming over me and it just feels perfect and loving and warm. And I just feel like I am honoring that space within me that is like that. So I hope you find that space within you. So I had so many times where I called on Archangel Michael to help me, to help my child, to keep people safe. There's just so many times I've called on so many of the angels. So this is like the how-to on calling them. And then the next podcast subsequently will be specific angels, what they're for, and why you would call them. So this is the Calling All Angels podcast. So this is how you do it, the how-to guide to getting the angels to come in to help you. So you really you can say a prayer, use the name of God, higher power, source, creator, spirit, great spirit, mother, father, God, whatever you feel comfortable with talking to, angel, heavenly angel, however you connect. And then say that, invite them in. You have to invoke them yourself. They cannot interfere with your free will unless you ask. So this is your Calling All Angels podcast. This is the how-to to get them to come in. Be specific with your request, and I will cover every single archangel that I can think of, at least the 7, in subsequent podcasts, probably a couple today. And I love you great big bunches. Call those angels in and have a beautiful, beautiful beginning of this weekend. Much love, many blessings.